Okay, where are we now? I forgot. I forgive you, but I forgot. They say you have to forgive and forget. So I forgive and I forget. Where were we? Don't know anymore. I'm lost.
Americans.
Huh?
Americans.
Americans. Ah, the Americans, they're gone.
SMTV.
Ah, SMTV working. Yeah. Okay. You want to hear some good story?
Yeah.
Good news. Tell us. Yeah, why not? Yeah, okay. You can tell me today some stories. Passover.
Well, it's actually some good news from my country,
Yeah.
from Belgium, but also from Holland. Last week, the two radio stations in both Holland and Belgium organized an event to raise money for the Red Cross to help the victims of landmines in Cambodia. And this was the third time they did this event in Holland, and the first time the Belgian radio joined. And what they did was, in both countries, build a studio on a square, a radio studio with glass windows, and in each city, 3 presenters would go inside for 6 days to present a non-stop radio show. And people could request songs and pay money for it. And in those 6 days, those 3 radio presenters didn't eat. They only drink juice, vegetable juice and fruit juice. So, in fact, they were vegan all those 6 days. Which, 6 presenters, 6 days, they saved a lot of lives like that.
Wow.
I really like that.
6 days, no eating.
Yeah.
Wow. Any volunteers? Not from this group, I don't think. Oh, that's a good idea.
And they really raised a lot of money, and they were very energetic, and
Yeah.
lots of things happened. They had lots of guests in the studio, musicians, politicians, everything. And the grand total of the two countries combined was over 5 million euro.
5 million.
5 million.
Million. And
Yes, yes.
just for 6 days.
Yeah.
We have to make a radio. That's wonderful.
Yeah, there
and
was-
5 million is a lot for Cambodia.
Yeah, there was a big contribution also from both governments.
Yeah?
Because in Holland, the government said, if you
Do good
make
things?
if you make the 1 million euro mark, we give another million.
Ah,
And
that's
they
how they got it. I go to Holland. We go to Holland, make another radio.
And in Belgium, they said if you make the 700,000 euro mark, we double your end total.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's even better.
Yeah, it's even better. We go to
Yeah.
Belgium then. Or we go from one country to another. Better than nothing. We earn some from Holland and then we go to Belgium.
Yeah, because actually there was a healthy competition going on between the two countries to raise as much money. And Holland has a population of 16 million, and the Flemish part of Belgium only 6 million. But we raised almost as much money as the Dutch
Wow,
people did.
so you raise more per capita, per head, yeah.
double per head.
Wow.
And the other related to that good news is actually that our government, the Belgian government, always has been playing a leading part against landmines worldwide.
Yeah.
They signed a treaty in
They're very
1979.
compassionate, the
19
Belgian people.
Yeah.
So
And they-
what now? Say treaty with whom?
Yeah, this is an international treaty against landmines. And before they signed it, all the landmines produced in Belgium were destroyed and laws against it were installed. And then they have been pushing other governments and organizations to do the same. So since they signed that treaty and it came in effect, the Belgian government spent over 20 million euro to prevent the landmines.
Wow.
Because this Red Cross action is to help the victims. Also
Landmine.
important is to clear the landmines,
Yeah,
because there's
wow.
over 200 million landmines still
Wow.
in the ground
That's
all
a
over
very
the world.
good idea.
Yeah, I reported this to SMTV as well, so
Very
people
good.
can watch it.
Okay. Wonderful. So what shall we do next? Make a radio station in the square out there? And all the Turk people will come and have a look. This is a Turkish quarter, huh? So I'm sure they will understand what I'm saying. That's wonderful. Right, very good. The world's getting better, I told you. We have hope, yeah. Okay, the American, where are they? Ah, they're still there. Okay. Where are you still working? You're teaching where?
I teach in Japan. I teach U.S. Military and civilian children that are overseas,
Oh, I see.
and I've been doing this for 20 years.
Wow, that's cool. And what has she been doing? Your other half?
She's got something she wants to tell you.
Yeah,
I'm not
then
sure.
let her tell it herself.
Yeah, I'll be quiet.
I've been working for the DVD team, and I help a little bit with the SMTV. But we were listening to you last night, and we have an idea
Yes.
for a way to reach you were talking about the military, and from Japan, we put the alternative living flyer in the newspaper that goes out to all the Americans at the bases all over Asia.
Wow.
And it was 2 full pages. And this was right before SMTV came out. And as soon as SMTV came out, we wanted to do the same thing, because in Asia alone, they sell 60,000 copies a day. In all the various countries where they have American bases. And in Europe, there are so many, it even goes down into Saudi Arabia, and they sell 80,000.
Oh, the Americans?
Yes, the American newspaper is called the Stars and Stripes. And we thought, what a wonderful way to reach the people on the bases, to get them to watch SMTV, because it's such a wonderful, wonderful TV program.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm working wonderfully.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. And where we are, we can only watch it on the computer, but everyone, all the initiates and everyone we know, we're handing out the flyers, and everyone watches it on the computer.
Yeah.
And it's just fantastic.
Just like a TV.
Yeah. And
If
such
you
good
plug
news.
the computer into a TV, then it's just like a TV
Yeah.
too. Big, yeah. That's wonderful. That's the best, yeah. Okay, go ahead. Do what you think is good. Yeah. The soldiers could continue to be there, but turn into peace army. Yeah.
Yeah. Since we've learned of some very interesting things that they are doing, some good things since you started giving out the awards.
Yeah. I'm the one who told the SMTV about your army.
Yes.
They didn't know anything about them.
We didn't know. We
Yeah, of
didn't know
course you
these
didn't
things
know.
until you said it.
There isn't a lot of information about the project that's going on in Djibouti, and I think that's the most exciting thing the Americans are doing right now. It was nice it came out in the news magazine. I'm really surprised that they got the information, because it's very there's not a lot of news media coverage about it.
Yeah.
So it's quite incredible. But we were fortunate at our base. We have our public affairs officer went to Djibouti. I invited him, and he came to my school and gave a presentation to my students about his experience in Djibouti. But the exciting thing about that is it's a new movement in the U.S. military to
And
wage
you're right.
peace instead of war.
Yeah.
And it all came from the news magazine that I was aware of this.
You're
It's not
right.
publicized.
Yeah, I know. I know everybody only criticizes Americans, but they do a lot of good things. So most of the news about the charity of America and all that, it came from me.
That's right.
I tell them.
Yeah.
I tell them to research, because sometimes I read a little bit, small, sometimes they give a very small news about American shoulder or what they do in a small newspaper.
I'm so surprised you can even find it, because about the only place where we could find information was in the Stars and Stripes, and even there it wasn't a complete picture of what happened. And when you start to do the investigation, we started to find out more information that we were unaware of. There is a ship that's out in the Pacific. It's called the USNS Mercy, and their whole object is to go around to developing countries and give support, and very few people are aware of that.
Well, then you write to the SMTV and tell them, or SM News, yeah?
Okay,
Don't make me work alone, huh?
okay.
I'm very tired of clipping newspapers. And sometimes I cannot send it even. I have to tell them, okay, there is such and such news, yeah? I can't always send a newspaper clips because I don't have the means to. Sometimes I call somebody and say, look, there is such a positive news about so-and-so government, so-and-so people. go on the internet and do more research about it and report about it. That's what I do. I want people in the world to know all the positive things that are going on, because many media are too concentrated on reporting the negative and obscure the positive, you know? I mean, every country has good and bad, yeah? And if more good than bad, then it's even better. But even if more bad than good, we still have to report the good that they're doing, to be fair, you know? And to encourage more goodness in the world. So I'm very diligent in reading newspapers sometimes. So much of the news about America, yeah, or the American army came from me. I'm the one who feeds them. Yes. The peace troop in Africa building houses,
Yes.
and giving medicine for children and all that,
Yeah.
playing with kids. I feed them that, for example.
Thank
and the
you.
Nepal, U.S. aid in Nepal and whatever, I forget it all. It's too many anyway.
Yeah, they aided in Indonesia when there was an earthquake there.
Yeah, not only
and-
that, in
yeah.
Nepal and everything. America gives a lot of aid to Nepal every year. So all that I feed them. Yeah.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then from then on, of course, they will go on and explore more for themselves, eh? Yeah. I make many examples so that they know where to look. And now they are better. They look on the internet. Everything is available. You don't even need to read newspapers. You read the internet. On the internet, they have news, yeah? Positive and negative. And you screen it out and take the positive and feed it back to the public. It's very easy. Yeah.
We do that in our country. We have a rotation amongst disciples.
Yes.
Hey, somebody checks the news.
Yeah, now I have told them that if you don't know about it, you have to tell everybody, every center, you know, chase the good news and screen it and feed it back so that we can, enlarge it to the public to know that the world still has positive things going on. And the more we know about it, the more positive the outcome. People will be more happy. And the happy atmosphere even generates more positive energy. And more positive energy attracts more positive energy. And so and so and so. We have to do that, you see? Yeah, we have to all work for the positive upliftment of the world. Anything you think is good from your country or from your corner of your country, please send it, yeah? Nowadays, very easy. Now you know, huh? I'm also working with you, huh? Quietly, huh? I'm not just sitting there and point finger and telling you what to do. It's not like that. Just by the way, I'm telling you, but I never told you. I didn't need to. Sometimes you see improvements in a news magazine or on SMTV because I told them, Yeah, we have to improve all the time. It's never good enough. Yeah, it's never good enough. So even if I say not good, something you did is not good, that is good for your ego. Yeah, cut it off. When people scold you or humiliate you, it's also good for you. Yeah.